Welcome back to the channel. We've done some motorcycle camping, so how about some motorcycle fishing? Today we're gonna take a trip up the Parks Highway and fish a little creek. I have somebody interested in buying my motorcycle seat, so I'm gonna sell that and use that money to buy some tackle at the fly shop on the way out. And on these tusk boxes, I got bolts that stick through here, so I'm gonna take some of this packing foam, double it up, or actually quadruple it up, and then stick it in here to protect the waders from getting any sort of wear into them off these bolts. Yesterday, Dylan and I went out fishing on the canoe. The little Johnson motor started right up after about 6 pulls, so that was really encouraging. But we ended up not catching anything, even though we fished for about 4 hours. We had a good time on the canoe though, and got it all ready to go for the season. As you'll see later in the video, we'll end up back at this lake, and this time we're actually successful. Really successful. My buddy Dylan actually fished this creek before, and so he knew where this 4-wheeler trail came out at, and we were able to hop on that with the motorcycles and cruise a long ways down and cut out a lot of the hiking. That way we could get into the fishing hole quicker. So we're at where we parked the bikes, just here on the side of the trail. And we're gonna walk in and go down to the mouth of the creek and do some fishing. The trail continues on, but I didn't want to risk dropping it in the water or anything, so I just skip water crossings for today, and we'll just block the rest of it. But it's good to look at the first part of the creek here. So yeah, we'll catch you down when we start fishing. Dylan's up there, so we're gonna work our way down a little further. Well, it's kind of disappointing. I've talked to, I think, 3 different people, and they've all said that the fishing's slow. I guess it's still a little early in the season and the water temperature hasn't come up yet. It's really pretty, really good looking water. The guys I've talked to have all said that they've caught some, but that they were just really slow. And yeah, now there's nobody here, so might be a sign, but I'm stubborn. And so I'm gonna keep fishing a little longer anyways and just see what happens. But we didn't catch anything, so that's disappointing, but it was still interesting anyways, getting out here in a new spot and working our way around these little trails and stuff that come down to the creek. It was, I don't know, I guess from what everybody's saying, it's still early and the water temperature is cold, so stuff's not wanting to bite. So later on this year, I'm definitely gonna be hitting up some other creeks and stuff and trying to get into where the fish are at. Might hit some lakes that have been thawed out for a while and their water temperatures obviously coming up, so I might do that later this weekend, just depending on timing and everything. But I really want to catch some fish. I like eating trout, so this spot here, we can't keep the trout here. It's a catch and release only, but I just want to catch something, you know. Obviously I cut out a bunch of the fishing aspect because we weren't doing any catching, and that's kind of boring to watch somebody just cast and cast and cast and not get anything. So we're going to kind of skip through the trip and kind of hit the highlights, and then on the next part we actually do get into them. So me being my smart self didn't pack any food, so we had to stop off at a gas station and take a quick snack break. I got some good chicken strips and some of this barbecue tar looking sauce that actually tasted good. Over the course of the day I rode 145 miles, which needless to say, my rear end was definitely sore after all that. Well, we had a good time at church this morning, so now we're going to go out and do some little fishing. It's Mother's Day and my wife likes fishing, so I figured it'd be a fun date for us. We're actually fishing off the bank on the lake that Dylan and I took the canoe on, so we'll see how things go this time. I tried my fly rod for a little while, but didn't have any luck, so I decided to switch to my spinning rod. Now before y'all get all heated about how I'm skimping on Mother's Day, y'all just wait. I got a surprise for my wife this weekend that she doesn't know about, and you'll get to see that next week. I caught this little rainbow trout, and these are fairly typical in the stocked lakes up here in Alaska. These trout continue to grow and get fairly big, so when they're this size, I'll usually just put them back and let them grow into something that's actually worth eating. Taking my turn sitting in the lawn chair holding the baby. He fell asleep, so I'll be here for a minute, so Jordan's got a good chance of getting another one. It's supposed to click a little bit, but not a lot. Oh, Jordan, that's a big one. Whoa. Mama. Mama. Easy, easy, easy. Keep him in the water. Keep him in the water. Keep him in the water. I'll come down and get him. Wow, Mama. Let him stay in the water, in the water. Let him go deep, it's okay. All right. Keep him in there. Let him click the water, let him click the reel a little bit. Untwist it a little bit. Wow, that is a big trout, Jordan. That is a monster. It's actually a char. I've never seen one that big. Wow. We're gonna take him home and eat him. Look at that, Jordan. That is a big trout. There's a big. So right here on 17 Mile, and Jordan got this nice dolly. He's very, very large. Apparently I didn't plan on catching fish, or at least I didn't think through what I'd need if we did. So we ended up just sticking it in the old WeatherTech mat in the car, wrapped it up, and brought it back to the house. Got this thing butted up against this line here, so I'm gonna measure it and see how long it is. Comes out to 20.5 inches. And that's bigger than any dolly varden I've ever caught. Biggest one I caught I think might have been 10. But yeah, Jordan did good on that one. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing filleted up and turned into some food. I like when I'm cutting my fish, we go right behind the gill plates here into the meat, and then ankle my knife like forward towards his head, and then up also, because it makes sure you get all that meat off of there. And then just work my way down this side also, just hugging up to that spine, or hugging up to the spine. That way we're not wasting any meat. Oh yeah, nice thick fillets here. All right, and we'll go throw this out. All right, we've cleaned up our cutting board and got it washed off. So now we're ready to take the fillets and we're gonna skin them. So I'll be using somewhat of a simple recipe. I'm gonna turn the camera down here a little bit. We just got some milk here, a couple eggs. You pour out some cornmeal till it looks about right. About there looks about enough. Good old Tony seasoning, some good Creole. And I'm gonna take a fork and mix it all in here. All right, we're gonna get our oil over here preheating. All right, there's what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of it up. And here's what we got finished up. Just got the fish fried. My brother Aaron over here brought some lettuce and got the rest of this here. He brought some tortillas also. So, all right, Aaron, you're up, dude. Get this stuff going.
How many tortillas this morning?
Yeah. All right, let us know how it is. Did you get a big enough bite? Put more in there. I think there's room.
Okay.
I think oh, okay, good. There we go. All right, sweet. Yes. The dog thinks it's good.
So good.
Yeah.
I love fish tacos so much.
Would you eat it again? What rating would you give it out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah, like a 3.
I would say 8.5.
Oh, I'll take that.
Because I don't know how to properly eat tacos yet.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, if you enjoyed that video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. And share the channel with your friends, and hope you have a great day.